everybody, I'm back with a little haul and a share. I purchased this new stamp set and die from the Ton Stamps. Turn this over, here we go. You can really read this. It's an 8.75 by 12 inch stamp sheet. There's actually two of them because it's a layered stamp, and it's the alphabet. So I purchased both the stamp and the die set for this, and you can see here's the letters. They're botanical letters, and inside of the letters there's like a little flower cluster, which I'll show you. But there's 5 layers, and what she's also done is in the extra space for the sheet of stamps to fill it, she has actually put in a bunch of different sentiments. And so because there are 5 layers, this is on 2 separate sheets of acetate. So here's the first sheet, and then the second looks like this. And I have stamped out two full sets of alphabets with the way this is designed, and here's the rest of the sentiments here on this sheet. So it's not just birthday stuff, it's like anniversary, sympathy, encouragement, all those kinds of different sentiments to help go with the actual alpha set. So while it is not a cheap set, it is much faster than stamping each one individually. And here's how she did the die design. It's one of those plate dies, so it cuts all the letters at one time. And she's also designed it so that the stamp layers, and this is the alpha stamp layer. You stamp this layer first. It's 1 sheet of photopolymer stamp. So I have used my Stamparatus because I have extra lids that you can purchase for it, and it's a great deal to me because you get 2 with the stamps, the Stamparatus, and I have purchased extra ones to just be able to do my layers faster. Because if you use another tool that doesn't have the replacement lids, you have to pull the stamp off and switch it out each time you want to stamp the layer, which I think is crazy. So with layered stamping, something this large, I like this tool for it. So there's one layer. I still have all my layers on my stamp lids because I plan to stamp a couple of different colors for the alphas, so I wanted to show you that. And she also sent me 2 freebies when I placed my order. These are, I think, newer stamp sets she has. I pre-ordered mine prior to the Thanksgiving Black Friday sales. So I got it just yesterday. So this is the Chickadee set, which I was going to order. I'm glad I didn't because she sent it to me for free. And then this is a Morning Glory set. Morning Glory Greetings is what it's called. So she sent me 2 free stamps in addition to the botanicals that I did. So let me share with you, as you can see, what they look like. And like I said, I cut the entire alphabet out. Let me see if I can zoom in without getting too shaky with the camera. Okay, so here is the alphas. And I used, for this, I used my paper tray ink, full-size ink pads to ink up the image, because it's a lot faster with a full size. You don't get the you don't get as much blotchiness because the ink hasn't been able to give it a chance to pool. When you have a 1-inch, you know, like this, when you have a 1-inch pad, it's a lot easier for it to start pooling because you have to cover so much of a surface area. Whereas with a full-size pad, it's a lot faster. So the colors I used for these letters are the Aqua Mist, Spring Moss, Prairie Grass, Hibiscus Burst, and Lovely Lady. Because you guys know I like these colors. And look at the results you can get. Beautiful, just beautiful. I did do another set first. This is my second set that I did. And those turned out really nice. Still figuring out the color you know, choices, but these were done with a few different inks. The blue is still the same blue. I just double stamped it. And then the two greens are the same, but the roses were done and the buds were done with pure poppy and sweet blush. So that's the reason why they look so different from these, because I use different colors. Now I do have another stamp set and die set that's very similar from Paper Tray, and theirs are quite different because theirs are actually done with single letters in each stamp. So single letters and single layers. So each stamp layer is a separate little piece. And with these, the best way I found out how to do these was to color them with markers for each of the inset colors. You can stamp the letters, but to cut out, or to get the layers for the little bunch inside, I colored them with different colored inks. Markers, just because it was easier for me to get into the little pieces. So that's how I did these letters. But these are much faster when you want to do a whole bunch at one time, because you stamp and you die cut all in one, you know, all at once. So each entire alphabet is stamped one time. Then each of the layers, and there are 5, each of the layers is stamped at one time for all the letters. So I just wanted to share that with you, and what I purchased there. And I'll be back with another video with something else that I made for Christmas. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Hi everybody, so I'm back with another share. What did I make? Well, I made these little Snowman lip balm gift packages, and I actually made 4. They're all pretty much the same, because I wanted to gift some stocking stuffers for some friends and family. These were sold in packs of 4, I believe. So I made a couple up for some friends and family, and they turned out so cute. This is actually a die from Paper Tray ink, and let me show it to you. It is a Snowman gift card die, and there are 2 sizes of Snowman in here. I hope you can see that. I used a larger one, and they have a separate die that lets you put a gift card inside, but that's not what I used this for, so I just wanted to share that with you. What I did do was use the die set from MFT to do the lip balm pouches. This is the little holders for them, and then this is a coordinating stamp that you can use to do the little faces for the snowman. But what I did use, instead of all the stamps, I did the carrot nose, but then I used these little honeybee licorice dewdrops for the eyes, and then I used some scrap felt that I had. I have a little problem with not throwing away my scraps. I used some scrap felt that I had to make the scarves. Even though there is a die cut for the scarves, I thought it would be nice to have this in felt. And then I embellished the top hat and the scarf with different things. So these have jingle bells and some Tim Holtz things, and then this one has a snowman, snowflake buttons here on the scarf. And I just thought they were cute little gift givers. So that's what I made with those. The other thing I made, which took me all day to do, was these ornaments. And there are 3 of them because I have 3 brothers-in-law. And so I made one for each of them in this plaid from either the Cozy Christmas from My Mind's Eye or the Comfort and Joy from My Mind's Eye. So I pulled papers out of here, and these are the little caravans that I made for them. And there's details all the way around. You can see they've got the little logo, the windows, and the little headlights. Then on the sides, got the door handles, more windows, and then the tires. And I did them in plaid because it's Christmassy, you know. Added these little Tim Holtz, I don't know what you call them, hanging things. And they're brads, actually, that you can put through the top. It's reinforced. And I have a little candy cane here This little tag is from Paper Tray Ink, as is the stamp. It's from a matching stamp and die set right here called Tiny Tags. And I don't believe, I know you can get the die. I don't know if you can still get the stamp. But this is the stamp set that goes with it, with the die set. And so I used those little tags here. I added a jingle bell and some seam binding. And the back does open up. These I have put a little glue dot underneath so that they can still open it and get at the little treats inside. And then there's the other side. And I just thought these would make a cute ornament for the family. You can put it on their tree. So this is one of them. It's got a green and red plaid. This one has just a red and white plaid. And the iridescent paper for the windows comes from Michael's. It's like a 60-pound cardstock, very thin. But the base of the Caravan is made from Whisper White cardstock from Stampin' Up. And this is the thick one. I guess it's 100-pound, but it is a heavier weight so that it can stand up better. And I didn't want a super white cardstock, so I chose the Whisper White. I thought it went a lot better for the little Caravan. So they're just really cute. The last one I did is just a black and red buffalo print. Oh, the other thing, I don't know if you noticed this, but the other detail I added was some silver gel pen that I have here. If you look at pictures of the Volkswagen Vanagons, they have chrome throughout the bus. And so I just outlined the paper that I glued down on here with the silver gel pen. So all around, you can see, even have a license plate on it. You can see that there's that chrome. So this took me one whole day of crafting because there's a lot of die cutting involved, a lot of little pieces to glue together, and then of course all the outlining and tracing. But I just thought they would make some cute ornaments for family members and little gifts. This door handle actually is not part of the set for the van. This comes from Betsy Veldman's previous set from the Paper Tray Ink. She did a truck, and the truck had a door handle on it. So you can cut 2 door handles at a time, and I just used that because I have it to add as a detail to this, because it does come with all the other pieces like the bumpers and the little what do you call it, license plate, and the windows, everything except for the door handles. That came from a separate set. So that's my little share for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to make a little more gift stuff for friends and family as we get along here towards Christmas. But I wanted to share that with you and what I've been up to. Turn that on the side so you can see it. But thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.